Boys, it's been a minute. I've been reflecting a lot recently. It's been a busy time. Been working as per usual, and times are getting wild, are they not? Rest in peace, Charlie. That's a tragedy, man. I wasn't super familiar with a lot of his stuff, and I didn't follow him particularly closely, but a man being taken away from his wife and children, and that there is now a widow and two young kids that are fatherless, is deeply tragic and unjust. And it definitely kind of snapped me into reality on my own life and needing to be conscious about the time I'm spending with my own family and being there for them. And it's always, I think, death is so jarring and no one's ever truly ready for it, and it can really catalyze you into kind of reminding you about the sanctity and the beauty of the life that you're living in right now. There was a guy in our church who passed away, I think 6 years ago now, and he was the best dude that everybody knew. There was 500 people at this man's funeral because he had reached out to so many people, like neighbors that they hadn't lived next to for 20 years came because of they remembered how upright his conduct was, how generous, how charitable, how kind he was, and how godly of a man. And on account of that, there was just hundreds and hundreds of people that came because he was loved. And I think that anytime there's death, it reminds you of that, and it really should push you one, to be grateful for the beauty of the gift that life is, that God has given us, and two, what are we doing with our time here, man? Who is it that we're going to be? What are the paths that we're going to walk down? What are we going to do? And kind of the things I've been realizing is as I'm turning 30 next year and prayerfully having children soon with my wife, realizing that there's lots of habits and vices and ways that I am as a man that need to be buried and they need to be put behind me. And it's looking down the barrel of the decision that I can decide to keep these things, that I can continue to be the way that I am, that I can push things under the rug, that I can do the minimum to get by and pass through life in the same capacity that most people do, and perhaps see God face to face at the end of things and hear, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." But I don't know that if I was to live in that manner, that would be the words that I would be confronted with. So instead, the choice that has to be made is that I will die to myself, and I will sacrifice, and I will try to live to the godly standard that Christ has called me to and to has set for all of us. And may I die trying to follow that example and being kind and being charitable and being generous, being a pillar for my family, for people around me. May I be a beacon of love and peace and justice and uprightness, regardless of what anyone says. And so that is that's what I've been dwelling on, man, is it's never too late for a turning point, but it is best made when you're young, that you have to decide what it is that's actually important to you and chase after that wholeheartedly. Vices, weakness, lies, deceit are all things that will hold you down, make you a coward, and you will look back on yourself with only shame and regret. Or you can live in the light, in the manner that God has called us all to. Be the man that you were called to be, and be that example for the people around you. Be a strength and a guardian, and bolster up everyone in love. Stay righteous, boys. Have a good one.